Okay, is it good? Okay, I think we're gonna mute that. I'm just gonna get the guide up. I don't wanna have to make wrong choices and things like that. It's very easy in this one. Here we go. We're back in the Gagos. Yes, we are back in the Gagos. So funny thing while I was getting set up for this, so I just got back home with my mom to pick up something for our ceiling fan she wanted to fix. So I get back in my room, start setting up the capture card, all that, and this big ass spider just suddenly drops down right near my laptop. It was very jarring, especially after we just did Red Riding Hood with spiders, and it's like, she's not done with me! So, should read the disc fine. Yeah, okay, it's reading the disc fine. Red Riding Hood's back! No, thankfully we took care of her. At least I think we did. I didn't read the novel. I have a signed copy of the Red Riding Hood novel, but I actually sat down and read it. Okay, so this is Death Mark 2. This one took me a hell of a long time to go through. This is very long. It is honestly longer than the other one. I can show you. I did 55 different saves and it took me 20 hours to beat the game. Actually 21 hours. 1 minute off from 21. Made with Unity. Yes, it is made with Unity. It is very, very long. I cannot show you the gallery, I cannot show you the extra content and stuff because that is all post-game stuff. I think the only thing I could change would be the costume for Yashiki, which would be he would be in the blue end costume. But I don't think it would show it. Yeah, I don't want to click any of those CC spoilers. You can guarantee success during suspensive acts. Okay, so the thing with this too is when you make choices, they do not always go right. There is a percentage where you can actually fail them, even if it is the right thing. But because I beat it, I can get 100%. I'm all good. So I'm gonna just do it that way. Yes, I'm gonna just set it to 100. You can get some really funny ones if you fail them. But it's fine, I can show you afterwards, because I took videos of them on the PS5, so. Stories, names, characters, incidents portrayed are fictitious. No identification of actual persons, living or deceased, places, buildings, products are intended or should be inferred. Konehara Academy is school located in H City, Tokyo. There, a strange rumor is making rounds. The departed announces people's deaths. It all started a few weeks ago when a student disappeared. Before her disappearance, a strange notice was posted on the school's bulletin. Dear Ribbon, Hanako will kill you.
今夜花子はお前を殺す。私は見ている。学園に紛れ親愛なる死人。しかしそんな手紙は警察の調べでは見つからず、生徒の行方も未だに分かっていない。以来、不穏な噂が広がり始めた。花子は学校のトイレに出る幽霊に違いない。失踪した生徒はきっと花子に殺されている。死人は学校にいる誰かかもしれない。そんな折、またも死の宣告が学園に届く。 死を
He
告げ
departed
る
and
死人の
announced
影
people's deaths.
それ
So
は
the body was buried
学園を
with
さらなる
ashes.
不安に覆っていた。そうして夏も過ぎ去った頃、ある男が学園へとやってきた。果たして死人とは怪異なのか、それとも。
Hey, tell me the rest of the story. 100% a spirit behind it all. We got cut off in the middle, remember? I've been thinking about it thinking about it during class ever since. The story? You mean about that departed thing? Yeah, that one. I love how they went with an accordion one. Is it really here at school? Obviously, duh. The departed turns itself into a human to kill us. Damn, doesn't that mean, like, we're all in danger? You know, Takai and Tui, they're supposedly missing. And everyone's been saying they got killed by the departed. Just like on the notice in the bulletin board said. The intro's familiar! Wait, hold on, don't tell me. Remember the second year who committed suicide? Do you think the departed killed them too? The cause of all the strange things happening at school lately? It's really crazy. Maybe you're their next target. Hey, knock it off, you're creeping me out. If anything, it's probably gonna be you first. Because my grades are better than yours. What the heck? That's not how it works. Right? I may as well load audio bit. I can't hear you well. Okay. I guess the other game was just quieter. Okay, going down. We're gonna make it down to 0.45. There we go. Damn, this one looks really hideous without makeup, huh? After that, the students' conversations detour onto the topic of some popular TV shows. They're chatting merrily, the unpleasant subject they broached earlier cast aside. For them, a spooky story about someone's death is probably just another form of mindless entertainment. They're just rumors after all. The sound of a bell rings loudly in my ears. It must be coming from the school's clock tower. The students are apparently desensitized to it, as hardly any of them react to its sound. It's almost time for my appointment. Chapter 1, The Departed.
一章死人紛れ。
So I found it funny how they translated this game to just Death Mark 2. Because I understand why they did it. It is a sequel to the first one, and not to NG. But in Japanese, it just translates to Death Bite, so... You better not lose your memories again, Yashiki. He doesn't. I enter Konohara Academy through the main gate. I then head to the appointed building on the outskirts of the school grounds. Once inside, I quickly consult the guide map to the entrance. The faculty room seems to be this way. Uh-oh. There's some teachers left inside the office. I ask one of them to call the headmaster Konoe. Hello!
Yare.
Yare yare. My, you really came. Welcome to Konohara Academy. I'm Seizo Konoe, headmaster of the school. Mr. Konoe smiles, decked out in a flashy suit designed to call attention to the implied amount of money it cost its owner. We spoke on the phone once before I came here, but this is the first in-person interaction. Sorry for calling you here on short notice. What's your name again? Age has really done a number on my memory. Hello, Malware Bytes. Thank you for telling me I need to scan my PC after I did it, like, 3 days ago. Let me introduce myself again, then. My name is... Hello. I'm gonna just go the usual route. I am Yashiki Kazuo.
Yoshi.
Yosh. want to point out Yashiki still looks like a homeless guy. My name is Kazuo Yashiki. Ah yes, that's right. Terribly sorry. I heard about you from one of our teachers, Daimon. He mentioned your name while I discussed The Departed with him. You're apparently quite versed in the matters of the occult. Are you an exorcist, perchance? No, not at all. I've just happened to stumble onto some strange happenings a lot more than the average person, that's it. I'm nothing compared to a professional. Oh, really? But you've solved supernatural cases before, have you not? Well, yes, I have. I just got lucky. I'm telling you, I really don't have any special techniques or anything like that. I don't know what to make of you. Headmaster pointedly raises his eyebrows. I don't blame him for feeling doubtful or suspicious. He looks so shabby! I got tangled up in some bizarre incidents and have found myself in life or death situations several times. Fortunately, I've managed to survive with some resourcefulness. That's really all there is to it. I'm not some kind of subject matter expert like the headmaster wants. But Daimon is a trustworthy man whose opinion I respect. If he vouches for you, then I shall do my best to trust you. Besides, I have no time to find an alternative. Especially considering we found a new notice this afternoon. He pulls out a piece of paper. I take it from him. This is the Departed's notice. There's some red fingerprints on it. Could it be blood? No, that. I've heard that it's mold, not a blood stain. I'm not familiar with mold of that hue, however. If it's mold, we really should not be touching this. I open the letter and skim through it. Dear pianist, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school, your beloved the Departed. Note for pianist. Yeah, sure, red mold. That's the second notice we've gotten. I told you about the first one during our call. It was addressed to Ribbon, right? I believe so. Something seems to have happened to it. It's nowhere to be found now. The previous headmaster got scolded by the cops because it's gone missing. Just as the notice predicted, the student named Didn't vanished. And you think it was the Departed's doing? No, I don't believe in ghosts and the like. I assume these kids have simply gone missing, but quite a lot of people believe it was the Departed's doing. I'm reminded of the conversation I overheard at the front gate. Rumors about the Departed seem to be spreading among the students. And that's why I called you. Even our most anxious pupils should be relieved when they see that we have an expert looking into the situation. Once again, I must remind you that I'm not an expert. Well, play the part, then. Investigate the school tonight and inform the students that there's no such thing as the Departed. It should be enough to assure their fears of superstitious folks. Okay. He may claim the Departed doesn't exist, but we won't know the truth of the matter until we investigate. I'll go alone with him tonight to see what I can find. Headmaster and I wait until tonight. Some time has passed since the sun has set. The headmaster and I are the only ones left. Not a student or teacher in sight. We've waited long enough. Let's look around. School at night is a rare privilege, eh? Enjoy it while you can, Yashiki. I mean, not exactly. I once went to a school at night for a sleepover, so... It was an elementary school, but... We leave the faculty room and begin searching the special building. We visit the infirmary, library, and the student council room, but we don't find anything unusual. It's unseasonably cold, no? Autumn is barely upon us. If I'd known it'd be like this, I would have dressed more warmly. So, why is the headmaster patrolling the school anyway? Could have just had one of the younger teachers handle it. Really now, think about it. Do you think I could request that a teacher work overtime in search of ghosts? Nonsense. And since I've only recently installed as the headmaster, I can't cajole anyone into doing the job. I'm left with no choice but to push my old bones and see to myself. Excuse me, sir. He heaves a big sigh. I guess being the newcomer at a school always has its drawbacks, even for a headmaster. Anyway, let's go to the new building next. Follow me, Yashiki. Okay, now we hit the new gameplay thing. We actually can run around. Cute. Leaving the special building, we walk around through the corridor and head into the new building. Let's investigate the first floor of the new building. We usually lock the classrooms, but I've requested that they remain unlocked for tonight. Inspect the rooms as you need. I'll leave the expert to do his work. He's really pushing this expert thing. Denying it is getting annoying, and seeing that it's not having any effect, I decide to simply ignore it now. So we begin the investigation. Let's start with the first year classrooms. Yeah, I think if I go... Yeah, I could just change it to the blue end one if I want to do. Please wait. And I'm in a black one. Oh yes, I'd seen screenshots. If I'm correct, she's in the second room. I don't remember how to run. Okay, circle, there we go. There she is. I see a girl dressed in a school uniform. What's a student still doing here? Strange. What are you doing in school? Yes, you. Who are you? Hello, don't worry, I'm not breaking in. Your headmaster's right here behind me. He's just a lot shorter. Ah. Looks like she's less tense now. I guess that managed to reassure her. She has a mark on her left cheek. A mysterious mark that looks like a pattern. Is it natural? Can you stop staring at me like that? Oh, sorry about that. Aren't you from the student council? Yes, my name is Himeko Dorio. School grounds are closed. What are you doing here? Dorio falls silent after the headmaster confronts her. Seems like she's got a reason, but she's hesitant to talk. Let's chat. Oh no, the mark is back. Actually, I'm looking for Izumi. I can't find him anywhere. Who's Izumi? Toshihiko Izumi from Student Council. Notes made for Toshihiko Izumi. Dorio, you sound quite... sounds like quite a peculiar surname. Let's discuss. Let's talk about The Departed. Everyone's talking about it. The Departed's roaming around the school. They're issuing death notices. Or the person named in the notice is killed by Hanahiko. Or Hanako, not Hanahiko. We already dealt with Hanahiko. Do you believe those rumors? Yes, because someone was actually killed. Would you mind correcting what you said, Dorio? No one is dead. They simply ran away from home. Sure. Okay, Hanako. That's the name of the notice, isn't it? They all say that Hanako's true identity is Hanako of the toilet. The name sounds familiar. It's the name of a female spirit. Buddy, how do you not know Hanako? Hanako is like a normal seven roomers of a school. Hanako of the toilet is the spirit of a girl with bobbed hair and a red skirt. She usually appears in the school restrooms. Well, she is Hanako of the toilet for a reason. Do you know anything else? I don't know much more than that. I try not to pay too much attention to it since this kind of stuff really freaks me out. Her body's shaking. She must be terrified. Can't say that comes as a surprise. Okay, let's talk about Toshihiko. Headmaster sus! Izumi left the school council room and didn't even return after school closed, so the vice president is searching for him now. We looked around the new building and the special building, but we can't find him anywhere. Did you mention this to the teacher? No, I thought we'd find him quickly. And now that school's closed, it'd be even harder to tell them. Do you have any clues, like the last thing he said to you or anything like that? Dorio steals a glance at me, seeming hesitant to answer the question. You may not believe it. He looked pale before he left, and then he said, "The Departed is calling me." Come again? given up on trying to mask her emotions, and she looks straight at us.
I don't know who you are, but you better give up.
Give up on what?
The Departed. If you get curious about the Departed's true identity, you'll become their target. That's what they say.
She seems to adamantly believe that the Departed exists. Now I see why the headmaster is worried about trying to calm the students down. He didn't want more of an ending up like this. You should just go home, Dorio, and look for Izumi.
Understood. I'll keep going then.
Things are getting more complicated, Let's search for Izumi first, and then save the matter of the Departed for later. Which reminds me, you're not familiar with the school yet, buddy. Buddy, I am. I went through 21 hours of this. Just ask me if you're unsure where to go. You can speak to your allies. I'm not talking to you. I know where to go. You just gotta run into each room. Make sure there's no one here. My cutie's an expert. Okay, this is where the notice was found. There's a large bulletin board here. This is where the first notice was posted. When I move the papers around, I find a stab wound in the board that looks like it was made with a knife. Looking closely at it, I can see some faint red marks. You're the cutest expert. You're very sweet. I wouldn't have called you here if it wasn't a notice here. Thank you, sir. Thank you for confirming why you asked for my employment. This is the main entrance to the new building. The school gate is right ahead. Shoe lockers for students are placed near the entrance. Yay! Come on. Notices for students are posted on the bulletin board. Students, please avoid loitering at the school. Head home as soon as classes are over. It's an inevitable measure considering all the strange incidents that have occurred. As nerve-wracking as it is, this is a necessary precautionary measure. Sure. We'll go with that. This is a female restroom, a place forbidden by men and boys. No one is at the school, no one is gonna care. Considering Dorio's personality, I doubt she'd ever consider looking for a boy in here. She may not have searched here, but would it not be inappropriate for us to enter this place? No one is here! Go in the damn bathroom! It's for the investigation! I love you too. Well, you're not wrong. But this is it's a bathroom. We need to investigate here as well. Now I'll find out if we keep it between- It's a bathroom and you're a headmaster. The lights! All of a sudden the light goes out. Somebody's trying to prevent us from entering this place. No way, is there something lurking here? Oh goodness, did it go out again? Headmaster responds nonchalantly. Electricity's been acting up lately. It's not the first time this has happened. I've tried to get it fixed, but it's not easy to book an appointment with a repairman these days. Anyway, you needn't trouble yourself. There's nothing mystical about it. We're not being haunted or whatever you call it in your line of work. Still though, it's hard to see in the dark. Hold on a sec. I have a flashlight! Open my bag and take out my flashlight. Yippee! Again? Someone's prepared, eh? Investigating in the dark is something a spirit hunter like you must be skilled. Buddy, how many times do I have to tell you I'm not a spirit hunter, even though this is called the Spirit Hunter series? Flashlights, yo! Shikini only cannon ship! I can faintly see a pale reflection of my face in the mirror. Are you tired? You look dead inside. You don't have to call it out, man. Yep, that's a toilet. Toilet bowl is spotless, no dirt at all. I find it easy about peering inside toilet bowls, even though I have to. What? Dude, what is your deal? The toilet. Dude, I will feed you to the ghosts. Yep, that's still a toilet. That's a pen. Red marker is lying on the floor. Have you noticed the writing on the wall? I bet this is used to write it. Can't believe they left evidence after scribbling on the wall. Going to damage the school's reputation. Miss Takonoe, mind if I keep this marker? You want to keep it. Yeah, maybe related to our investigation. This is nothing but a rule of thumb, but usually when items are found at spirits' hideouts, they are tied to that spirit. Even a seemingly ordinary marker like this can be a clue. Fine, do what you want. Investigating spirits sure is troublesome work, eh? You even have to pick up things like this. It's a marker. It's not that heavy. I can put it in my pocket. Upon closer inspection, I noticed that there are traces of something scribbled on the wall. Should be able to make out some of it. Disgusting, annoying, just die already. Someone was not in a good mood. Well, I can't read the name. Somebody's obviously being badmouthed pretty harshly. Some of you were also fed up with this old guy. I was, and then I did get a bit more annoyed with him later on. Because he still doesn't believe you. He's not going to be with us much longer. He is just with us for this tutorial thing. And he pops up later on when we have to talk to him, but he's not going to be a travel companion. Say, has the toilet here been acting weird too? No, I haven't heard any such reports. You probably just accidentally touched the lever. Okay. While the water was flowing, I heard a voice. The voice of a girl saying, "Give it back." And it felt like I had the energy drained from my body. I don't think I just imagined that. Did the spirit just contact me? This dude should retire. Don't you think we've investigated enough here? I feel really uncomfortable. It's a bathroom. No one is at the school. Let's just leave. No, don't go back! Sir, you need an inhaler or something. The sound of a piano reverberates through the building. I didn't hear anything, it must be your imagination. Where's the music room? It's right ahead. Man, clearly ignoring the obvious piano. Enter the music room and scan the place. However, no one is here. See? Nobody's here. You really are just imagining things. There's no way you possibly heard the piano. I never said it was a piano. We finally reached a logical conclusion. Haha. His triumphant voice echoes off the walls of the empty room. Is there really no one here? I better check the place out to be sure. Notices regarding school events and the brass band club are posted on the board. It smells kind of moldy. Is it just because the papers here have been posted for a long time? Dude reminds me of Hiro. There are portraits of famous musicians on the wall, some smiling, some frowning. Their eyes won't move no matter how long you stare at them. There's a black grand piano. Did this thing really make a sound just now? Let's take a closer look. Let's look. A vintage piano fitting for a school with such a long history. Its elegant appearance, with a muted polish, really makes the centerpiece of this room. The lid is open. Should be able to play the piano then. Touch it. Reach my fingers towards the piano keys. Oh no! Don't startle me like that, Yashiki. I thought my heart was going to stop. My word. Sorry about that. It isn't just the headmaster. I'm feeling ill after playing the piano as well. Suddenly, a portrait falls off the other end of the wall. It isn't too much to be a it's too... I can't talk! It's too much to be a coincidence. That may be a spiritual phenomenon. I should examine it further. Go look at the painting. This one. Portrait is hanging on the wall. It's fallen. It was right after I played the piano. An unusual timing. Unusual! That's the key word. If it's not a coincidence, then what's going on here? This room should be open, right? Nope, it's locked. Well, I guess I don't need to be in this book. Oh, wait, there's a thing! Yashiki! Yashi! There's a poster on the floor. It must have been unglued. It must have come unglued from the nearby bulletin board. Curious, I pick it up. You fought possessed ghost, a frightening doll. You should know better. Attention brass band club members. Notice the change of lead. We'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the up-and-coming ceremony has been changed. Previously, Hanako Akai to be new Toshihiko Izumi to C. This isn't good. The departed's notice is real, then Izumi may be the target. Slow down, Yashiki. You have some rationale for that claim, correct? Yeah, his name is on here for being a pianist. He's a sophomore! No, he's a pianist. Hanako Akai. It's written in the notice. They killed a pianist. And Izumi is a pianist. That's just coincidence. The departed doesn't exist. Izumi, a pianist, has been worried about the departed, and now he's disappeared the same day the notice arrived. Do you really think this is all a coincidence? Headmaster abruptly starts coughing. His face is drenched in sweat. He's so pale, it looks like he collapsed at any moment. Are you alright? Far from it, I can barely breathe and my heart is racing. Forget brandy, I want to drink some water and calm down. Sorry, but can you let me rest in the infirmary for a spell? Sure, man, whatever. Ugh! We're gonna be with him soon. We're gonna be done with him soon, I promise. Then he's gonna only come up for some other scenes. He's gonna be mostly gone. The infirmary is in the special building, best we gotta go there. Oh, I don't have the quick travel button active yet. Okay. Wait, I just thought about it. Do we have scares on? I think we do. Okay, gore level's there, and yeah, we have jump scare on. Okay. Dude, you need an inhaler. You need to run. You need better endurance. We leave the new building and go back to the special building. Once there, we head into the infirmary. Go sit down while we'll take your ghosts. The infirmary looks the same as the one you'd find at any school. It's a great place to drink water and lie down for a break. Let's talk to the headmaster a bit. I want to record my progress first. Okay. Nope, I need all those saves. Actually, no, I don't actually need those saves, because I have everything saved on, I think, 51, so... No, I will actually save them, because then I can see if I can get other bad NCGs I haven't gotten yet. I got 56. Finally, break time. Sorry for troubling you. What did you want to ask? Let's chat. Oh my, I'm absolutely shattered right now. Who would have thought I'd needed to deal with this sort of thing so soon after I was appointed? When did you get here? Just a few days ago. I was supposed to be installed here next year, but it happened early on account of the previous headmaster's collapse. Okay. Departed. I told you all I know. I want to put an end to this whole departed situation as soon as possible. Many students overreact to spiritual nonsense, rumors of supernatural with no basis in reality. You talking about Dorio? She's one of them, better than the others, though. Some even skip class because they believe they may be targeted. I want to clear all this rubbish from their minds so that they can focus on their schoolwork. Uh-huh. Okay, so Hanako. That's the spirit referred to in the notice, right? I don't believe such a being exists in my school. Assuming the rumors are true, Hanako must refer to the tale of Hanako the toilet. And if you believe what the notice has said, I have a feeling this Hanako is being used by the departed to attack the students. This whole thing is getting really absurd. The spirit is making another spirit attack people? Are we in a fantasy world or something? Actually, buddy. where Izumi is. Based on Dorio's statement, I doubt he's in the special building or in the new building. Is there anywhere else? Let's see. The old building, I suppose. The place is basically abandoned, though. We'd have a reason to sneak in there at night. Is it locked? At night, yes. During the day, it's open because it's being repurposed as a storeroom. Although, if it were my choice, I'd rather keep it locked during daytime as well. Recent events. Oops. He pauses, looking like he's accidentally let things slip. What happened in the old building? No comment. It doesn't have anything to do with this. Can you please just pay that no mind? It's a sensitive topic. Uh-huh. Let's get going. I'm worried about Izumi. Where should we explore next, Yashiki? Gee, I wonder, maybe the old building. Angry. You're not going to say the old building, are you? That's exactly what I was going to say, actually. Where else would you suggest? Oh, come on. It's locked. There's no way Izumi's in there. There's no point in going in there. I don't intend to snoop, but I need to be sure he's not in there. One stubborn fellow. Fine. So amateur shall yield the opinion of the expert. Where do we go from here? The door in front of the music room leads to the corridor. Just go straight from there and you'll reach the old building. Thank you! We're gonna be finishing up with him soon, I promise. By the way, Yashiki. Yes? Do you have any weapons? Weapons? If we're dealing with spirits here, you must have some kind of talisman or holy water, right? Exorcists usually do carry those sort of things, but I'm not an exorcist, so I don't have them. What's an unreliable man? Fine, I will give you this. Headmaster pulls out a small knife from the leather sheath. It's an antique silver knife with peonies decorated in the grip. Looks like a valuable antique, though the blade is thin and doesn't seem like it'll be all that useful in a fight. My grandfather found it in this school, and this knife is part of his collection. I heard it's supposed to be a talisman. Who knows? Maybe it'll work against spirits. Dude, if you think Yashiki's unreliable, why call him? Yeah? You're pretty well prepared for someone who doesn't believe in the supernatural. That's just my personality. I don't believe, but there's no harm in being prepared just in case. Please take it with you. Thank you. Treat it with care, alright? I'll be sure to throw it in the trash. It's a memento I received from my grandfather. Alright, whatever. Let's go. Dude, you really need to exercise. How are you gasping? Dude. What the hell? My thoughts exactly, Yashiki. This should be the corridor that connects the two buildings. The surrounding area is shrouded in darkness. I can't see clearly. There are no lights either in this corridor nor the old building due to the electrical issue. I procrastinated on getting it fixed because it wasn't causing any harm, but I regret that now. He shrugs. This investigation will rely heavily on your flashlight. Okie dokie. From the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. The back path to the sports field and the clock tower, and the front path connects to the courtyard. Someone's standing at the end of the corridor. Hi, how you doing? Fuck, shit, my head's killing me. Standing there is a male student. He holds his head in pain while spitting curses. Are you Izumi? Huh? He responds and turns to us. He then nods. Are you alright? Shall we take you to the infirmary? Just leave me alone. He grunts painfully before sinking into silence. Looks like he's finding it even hard to speak. What a polite, well-mannered guy! But I can't leave him alone. What should I do? Dorio's looking for you. The student council president Dorio is looking for you. She's really worried. What happened? What are you doing at school at this time of night? Apparently you told Dorio the Departed is calling you? Did you just say the Departed? Yeah, I know about them. He lets out a disturbing laugh, his squeaky voice not sounding remotely normal. You see, the Departed is hiding out in our school to find the one. They disguise themselves as a human, and you can't even tell they're not human. Enough with the jokes. They're nothing but ridiculous rumors. Throw them in the trash. It's true. You know why I think so? Because I know who the Departed is. Who the hell is it? But it's too late now. I messed up. Departed hates me. I keep hearing a voice saying die, 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 die in my head. Get a grip, Izumi. Why do I have to suffer like this shit? Fuck! Izumi is deeply perturbed. Our voices aren't getting through to him at all. Please, calm down. We need your cooperation so we can help you. Shut up, shut up, shut the hell up! I've got no fucking time left. I don't want to die. I'm gonna go to the music room and yell that Hanako bitch myself. Okay, bye. Good luck with that. Izumi turns and runs back towards the old building. Izumi! In me! By the music room. Izumi in the music room in the old building. Hold on, there's a music room there? It's not used anymore, though. I glanced out at the general area where Izumi was standing and something catches my eye. It looks like a knuckle duster. I didn't see this in his hand earlier, though. Did it fall out of his pocket? Maybe he brought it for self-defense since he's frightened by the Departed. Why don't you keep it, Yashiki? Sure, just in case. Thank you, I've always wanted a blunt object. The door of the old building is unlocked. Why is this door open? It should have been locked this evening. Who cares about that right now? Let's just go inside. Hello, Izumi! While the structure is quite similar to the new building, it gives off an entirely different vibe. The wall is ridden with mold and dust, cobwebs are strung up here and there. Forget about clean, this place isn't even ventilated. Thank you. Yoshiki, I love you! God, this place is so muggy. Let's leave the door open after you, Yoshiki. I extend my hand out towards the door. Ah, it's locked. That's weird. Why won't it open? It can't be. The door won't budge no matter how many times I try to open it. What in the world is happening? Are we trapped in here? Yes. What happened, Yashiki? I'm not sure, but I can just kick the door down if push comes to shove. Finding Izumi is our priority right now. You have a point. The location of the rooms are similar to both the new building and the old buildings. That means the music room is right beside us. Well, let's go say hi to Izumi. Let's go see how he's doing. I wonder why. The old building's music room is just up ahead. I hear a voice coming from inside when I walk towards the door. Ah, stay away from me! Stop right there! Somebody help me, help! I'm sure great things are happening. How can we... Yashiki, let's go! Also, I'm not gonna turn censorship on. I'm gonna let you just see the gore and stuff. My hand! Immediately upon opening the door, we're greeted with a grisly sight. Yay, people losing lives! Filthy water shooting out of a rubber hose has severed Izumi's left hand. The rubber hose is undulating in the air as if gravity holds enough power over it. Woo! The filthy water issuing forth from the hose is lashing out with a menace like a wood cracking through the air. There's no way a normal hose can contain a jet of water strong enough to dismember someone. It doesn't make any sense. Thank you for the card! Yep, that's precisely what my eyes are telling me is happening. I don't have the time to debate the plausibility of the scene, I just gotta accept it. Just accept that this is an impossible phenomenon, is real and is caused by a haunting. water and the hose begin to coil up, growing taut with tension. Are they ready to hit him again? What are you doing, Izumi? Run! Izumi turns around when I yell at him. The water's neck strike nearly misses him. Frantic Izumi rushes past me and out of the music room. You left me in here with the hoses, you ass! The hoses disappear into the darkness as if pursuing him. What the hell was that? I don't know myself. Let's just leave that for later. For now, we have... Why do I hear the sound of dripping water? Is there water in the music room? Oh no! The old man! A ghost, Mr. Headmaster! Oh shoot, I was distracted. The hoses are wrapped around the headmaster's neck as if they're trying to lift him up. This cannot be. Descending from the dark ceiling, hoses have snagged the headmaster by his neck. They're coiled around like snakes with a murderous intent. If this keeps up, his life's in jeopardy. I need to get rid of those hoses immediately. The suspensive act! Must be a tool I can use inside my bag. What can I do about those hoses constricting? I'm gonna use this, I'm gonna use Kodome's knife. I'm gonna just cut the hose. Using the knife, I cut the hose, lifting the headmaster. No, I wanted live or die! No, we have suspensive act! I cut the hose bit by bit. I think I can do it. The hose gradually rips apart. It finally breaks apart with a loud crack. I hurriedly sever the other hoses. The moment I finally finish cutting the last hose, my knife snaps. I lost the knife. Hello. Somehow I survived. I'm not sure if I would have been a fan of the random success. Thankfully, they're not too punishing. I've had it a couple times during my first playthrough where they failed, and it took them out. So I was like, oh jeez, oh man! But thankfully, I never hit a point where I was that low where it would have been... I would have failed. If I made wrong choices, I'm sure it would have. But because I was making good choices and they still failed, I didn't lose all that much. And then it was pretty much a guaranteed success. The next time I tried it, it was a pass. So the headmaster been freed from the hose's binding. Looks like this was the right choice. Do you believe in ghosts now, sir? Sir! Can't believe I nearly hanged myself and we're not even in financial trouble. Hey, that'll bring bad luck. I'm glad you weren't injured. My luck has always been good. Yeah, sure, you weren't just hanged. Let's go chase after Izumi now. I think it also helped that I was getting all the optional items too, and that raises your spirit power, so I had like 50 spirit power by the end of the game. Yashiki. Look at the floor, there's a trail of blood. There sure is! Given the amount, this has to be Izumi's blood. The trail leads to the entrance of the old building, where there's a big puddle of blood. The door looks like it's been painted red with blood smeared all over the handle and the windows. Izumi tried to run outside, so the door was locked. Man, this man is making Hiro look like superstitious. It's still locked now. Putting some strength in the door, I attempt to push it open. Unlike the previous door, the previous time the door opens without any resistance at all. There's no traces of blood to be seen outside. Izumi's still in the building. Judging by the amount of blood, Izumi is probably... Ah. One question though, Yashiki. Where is he? No idea, but we should find him if we follow the trail. I turned my eyes down the corridor. fresh, glistening blood extends deep into the darkness. Well, let's go follow the trail. Right into the girls' bathroom. I swear the people who keep not believing, even with proof in front of them, are insufferable.
ここ
The word annoying is written in red on the mirror. What are they referring to? This doesn't look like blood. Well, I know which stall we go look at, but let's look at the other ones.
よし
Toilet bowl's dirty. Obviously, it hasn't been cleaned for quite a while. This place is so dirty. It obviously hasn't been used in a long time. Gee, who would have come to that conclusion?
Yoshi.
Find a pale pink handkerchief on the ground. It's elegant, expensive-looking item. The initials NH are embroidered on the edge. There's some ink on the cloth. A faint, irritating odor is coming from it. It smells like acidic detergent. I'm guessing it's toilet cleaner? They tried to erase the writing over there. Bye, Izumi!
Yoshi.
There's a scribble on the wall. You suck at piano, stop showing off, don't play the school song. There's a name written, but it's so faint it's unreadable. It's obviously slander, just like stuff we found in the new building. I wonder who they're bullying. Speaking of piano, Izumi's a pianist. Does this have anything to do with him? It leads to this toilet stall! Are you there, Izumi? Yeah, I'm sure he's there. There's no response. He's clearly fine! I think he's already... It's not locked, should I? Headmaster doesn't reply. Instead he nods warily, a dazed look in his face. Gripping the handle, I slowly push the door open. See? It's fine! The blood leads into the stall. Yet there's no sign of Izumi. How can this be? This is absurd. Headmaster's plaintive query goes unanswered. I totally understand his feelings. However, no amount of whining will make this situation make any sense. Let's examine this restroom. Toilet bowl's dirty. Obviously it hasn't been cleaned in a while. Blood. I find a fresh blood stain. It's probably Izumi, since he was just attacked by hoses. If he lost that amount of blood, I doubt he's still alive. Also, if any of the jump scares happen, I am sorry, I will probably scream. Oh yeah, I forgot this scene happens. So many times the jump scares got me in this game, so... And they can happen at any point. They can happen in the menu, they can happen from level transfer. All of a sudden a shrill scream pierces the night. What was that? It came from the hallway. Yeah, I know who it is. I don't need to censor this one. She still got clothes on. What was that sound? There's something creaking from the hallway near the classrooms. A female voice. A hollow moan so faint it could disappear at any moment. I'm sure they're fine. Hey, look, she's just hanging around. Look, she's just hanging around. She's having a grand old time. It was that girl, Himeko Dorio. The sight before me was beyond comprehension, an otherworldly scene. Not really, we saw worse with Hanahiko. A girl drenched in sewage water, that's not good for your health, is suspended by a bunch of rubber hoses. Filthy water and rubber hoses, just like the assault in Izumi. We need a bath. Countless hoses sway in the air. They look like venomous snakes arching their necks and sickles, imitating a prey. Intimidating a prey, not imitating. She's fine. Pain groans emerge from her lips. Damn, I have to hurry and save her. How the hell am I gonna save her? I extend my hand towards the hoses trying to grab her. And at that moment, the hoses just disappear. She drops into the floor limply. But it's not just the hoses that have vanished. The yellow water that drenched her body and the stained blouse is completely gone too. No traces remain as if the entire scene we just witnessed was nothing but an illusion. Hey, y'all alright? How weird, she's not naked. Yeah, honestly, with Spirit Hunter. She's fine. Dario doesn't respond, she's fainted. What on earth just happened? No time to question anything, let's get her to the infirmary. Just yeet her in there. I carry Dario on my back and pick up her blazer from the floor. We hurried to the infirmary. Once there, we lay her down on the bed. Though she's unconscious, her breathing is steady. She should be fine now. Let's just leave her. Let's continue our investigation. We haven't found Izumi yet. Mr. Konoe? Apologies. My mind is a bit fuzzy after all those bizarre happenings one after another. So do you believe in ghosts yet? You can just wait here if it's too much for you. No, I cannot. I must protect this school or else I'm going to bring shame upon my grandfather. He smiles weakly. It's obvious that he's forcing it. He's propped up his resolve with a sense of responsibility to his grandfather, the founder of the school. Fine. Alright, let's head back to the old building. Alright. I'm just gonna use the same save, since I'm gonna be going for the good end anyway. I can get the bad end really easily. Oh! I just realized I never told you how the bad end in the first death mark goes. Okay, so how the ending in the first death mark goes is if you have people die on it, you actually cannot pacify Mary so you can put her in the box. She actually rebuilds herself quite quickly, and she takes all of Yashiki's memories and basically starts the cycle all over again because she enjoyed watching you suffer. So it starts the game over again, where it's like, well, gotta do it again. She's just gonna have more people die now because she finds this fun. Which I thought was honestly a pretty cool balance. Man, you really need to do some squats or something. You're panting way too much. Say, Yashiki. Should we check the female restroom again? Yeah, maybe let's check the place where all the blood is. Yeah, we pretty much looked through every corner. But we still haven't found Izumi. You saw that trail of blood, right? He must be in there. He's clearly in the closet in there. The headmaster yells hysterically. He's clearly tense and overwhelmed. He's nearly reached his limit, both mentally and physically. Yeah, he's been gasping and we've barely gone a few feet. Okay, we'll give the restroom another look. It's not like we have any other leads anyway. Search for Izumi! Sounds like running water! I know this CG. Where in the world is that coming from? This is a pretty gruesome CG, I'm not gonna lie. Inside the stall, a male student is on the toilet seat. A bundle of things sprouting from his eyes, slender rubber hoses, spewing filthy water in every direction. Just that explains the running water. Between all the blood, the fallen eyeballs, and the hoses, I'm unable to tell who this poor kid even looked like when he was alive. Oh god, wow! Well, it's pretty obvious clues as to his identity. His left hand's missing. This must be Toshihiko Izumi. His wide open mouth gives an idea of just how much pain he endured. He probably had his eyes pushed out from the inside by the hoses while he was still alive. Looking at the pool of
blood surrounding his body from his severed wrist, though. His suffering and terror probably didn't last too long. That's about the only little bit of luck he had tonight.
Poor guy, though, yeah. What's wrong, Yashiki? What in the world is in there? Yeah, man, you don't want to see- oh, we saw. Okay, bye! Headmaster screams and bolts out of the room. Yes, that's finally pushed him past the edge of sanity. I honestly can't blame him. I'm too shocked to think straight myself. We better get out of this restroom first, return to the infirmary, and come up with a plan. I walk towards the exit, legs trembling. I can't lift my legs. Something's tangled around my ankle. Elastic or something. It's the rubber hose. I look into the mirror and see something swaying. Is that a person? It's a girl in a white shirt and red suspender skirt. Her limbs blackened. She looks dead, swaying from side to side. This is Hanako with the toilet. Sure, people are getting original with the tentacles. Hoses crawl up my waist to my chest, all the way around my neck. You're fine. Walk it off, man. I can't move my limbs, even my mouth is bound. I'll be killed at this rate. Shit, as if I just let that happen. My arms are the only thing I can somewhat move at the moment. Yes, as you'd expect. There's very suggestive part of that room, of that house scene. The graffiti is so cruel. Kill the one who wrote it. The words spewing out of her mouth are filled with rage. It's like she thinks that I was the one who wrote this thing on the mirror. Hoses are constricting me tighter. If I don't do something, I'll die here. There must be something in my bag I can use to survive. Dirty handkerchief. Wipe off the graffiti.
Yoshi.
Not safe for work income. I pull the dirty handkerchief from my bag and extend my hand towards the mirror. Yay! I might be able to clear up some of the misunderstanding by wiping off the writing with the handkerchief. Stretch the handkerchief towards the mirror. Then I wipe off the word annoying. The hose binding my shoulders loosened slightly. Did that clear up the misunderstanding? I might have managed to convince her that I'm not a bad person by erasing those awful words. Looks like this was the right choice. I feel like I can move my arm a bit more now. Not bully. What does she mean by not bully? Was the girl bullied in the past? I don't know. Who am I? Did you just say, who am I? Who? The girl screams loud. Hose clenches tight around my body. Shit, what do I do now? The girl seems pissed because she doesn't know who she is. Guess I need to tell her that next. Marker... Hanako Akai.
やってみるか。
I stretch my hand towards the mirror and try to write Hanako Akaya with a red marker. Not gonna lie, I've always been fond of the Hanako legend, so I'm glad to see it here. Yeah, I honestly feel really bad for this ghost. I exert maximum effort somehow and manage to get the marker close to the mirror. I begin writing. Hanako Akai is the name of the female pianist written on the poster. Dorio said she is Hanako the toilet, though she was probably referring to the classic urban legend of Hanako the toilet and not this school's Hanako. The The girl who was bullied might be Hanako Akai.
Hanako Akai.
The hose binding me finally loosens. I assume she finally remembers her name now.
You're different.
The girl then disappears into the darkness. Makes me wonder if Hanako the toilet forgives me now that she's pulled herself together. Looks like this was the right choice. Why am I being pinged on Discord? Ah, a streamer I watch is doing stuff. I love how there's only Akai on the mirror. What the heck? Once Hanako's presence is gone, the restroom changes completely. There's no trace of the hoses nor the blood, as if nothing foul had ever happened here. Wait, no way. Izumi's corpse is no longer in the stall. Nope. No one's inside. Even the hoses and the water are gone, same as what happened with Dorio. It's as if everything was only a nightmare. And that means we lose any evidence of this incident. The only thing remaining is the fact that a student named Toshihiko Izumi disappeared. The cops will probably just treat him as one of the thousands of missing people. Exactly as they did with the student mentioned in the first notice. In this case, the cops will be useless. What should I do? Better go back to the infirmary first. The headmaster may have returned there. After talking with him, we can decide what we should do next. Oh, thank you for that, CG. You can now do the quick travel with this. Yes, I'm going to take full advantage of this button. Headmaster is indeed in the infirmary. He's talking with Dorio. I should tell him what happened. Hey, that guy is dead and now he's gone. Oh. You're back, Yashiki. Sorry about earlier. I was so shocked that I ran away before I knew what was happening. Right. Ah, yes, Dorio's woken up. I told her about you and how you saved her life. Come on, Dorio, thank the gentleman. Thank you, Mr. Yashiki. Feeling better now?
Yeah, more or less. How about Izumi?
Oh, well... Looks like the headmaster hasn't broken the news to her. He's probably concerned about her mental state. There's something I want to ask her, though. We can't hide it forever. Alright. Let me tell you all the things I've gone through tonight. And that's it. It must be hard to swallow, I know, but you're still gonna have to believe me. It can't be. Izumi's been murdered. Dorio sinks into silence after that. It's incredible that you've survived encounters like this against vicious spirits before, Yashiki. I hope you'll forgive me, but I found you to be quite dubious before. I guess I made the right choice by asking for your help. You saved us. He looks at me, a faint, tired smile settling on his lips.
Izumi's been killed, just as the notice said.
Dorio murmurs quietly.
If you get too curious about the departed's true identity, you'll be targeted and killed by them. That rumor seems to be true after all.
Her voice trembles slightly. She's still shocked by the death of her friend? Or is she scared of the departed? Seeing her tremble, let's ask her some questions. I know you're not in a good state right now, but there's something I need to ask you. Do you mind? Excuse me. Wait, did I make a bad choice to the good end? I don't think so. I think those all affect later on through 6 and 7. Yeah, okay, the key points are later on. Okie dokie. A young girl enters the room all of a sudden. Her hair is dyed white, which begs the question, does this school really have lax guidelines on appearance?
見つけた。
There you are, Hime. I've been looking for you. Did you find Izumi? What's wrong, Hime? Who are you? Michio Kinukawa, Student Council's Vice President, Hime's friend.
Both of you should be home. It is really late already.
Do something about Izumi. Understood. Let's go home, Michio. Okay. Guess that's it for tonight. Headmaster Dorio probably doesn't want to tell Michio about what happened to Izumi. Let me drive you home. I wouldn't be able to look your parents in the eye if something were to happen to them. There's no need for that. We both live in the dorm. It's only a minute away from here. Oh, no, we broke curfew though. The dorm manager's gonna scold us real bad. I'll let them know then. Be careful on your way home. We'll be going then. Dorio bids us farewell and leaves with Michio. You must be tired too, Yashiki. Go home. I'll call you again later about the case. Mr. Konoe. I want some time alone now. Please go home. Okay. I guess I'm going home. Guess I'll head back. My car's parked in the lot near the main gate. And when I exit the special building, the door locks behind me. I'll walk towards the shoe lockers, figuring I can leave that way.
Well, at least Konoe is nice with the students, yeah.
Just then I spot a piece of paper on the floor. It wasn't here earlier. A short sentence in red letters is written on it. Dear visitor, I'll be waiting for you in the corridor. Yours truly, the departed.
Ah, this is by visitor. Do they mean me? Or they said they'd be waiting in the connecting corridor. Maybe be able to get closer to learning the departed's true identity if I go. Except it's no different than running into the jaws of death. I can still turn my back on my fears and run away. All I have to do is go outside through the exit by the shoe lockers. So the question is, should I face my fear or avoid it? In that case... Well, it's gonna come for me one way or another. Where's the bell sound coming from? On my head. A strange figure standing in the darkness. A lanky, slender body with an unnaturally big head. No way. That's the departed. Is this their laughter I hear right now? Or set their sights on me? Are they laughing? The warmth of my body slowly leaving just from them staring at me. This keeps up. I'm in serious danger. I gotta escape right here, right now. But I can't. I'm petrified. My legs won't even tremble. The departed vanishes suddenly. Did I make it? No. They're behind me. On this wonderful day, let's exchange vows with one another. Echoing voice echoes in my mind. I swear to always stay by your side. Never. Saying. Bye, Yashiki. The next day, Kujo Mansion. Phone's ringing. Gotta answer it. Hello. It's me, Konoe. Thanks for last night. Did you sleep well? No, I did not, actually. Well, I doubt you slept peacefully given things we experienced last night. Still, I find it hard to believe. So, why did you call me? Right, let's get to the chase. I need your help. A new notice when the departed has arrived. That was quick. I'll tell you the details in person. Not now, though. I've got an errand to attend to. I'll be back on the school grounds at 5 p.m. Can you return around that time? Sure. He then hangs up the phone. There's still some time left before I'm supposed to meet with the headmaster. I retraced what happened last night while drinking some coffee to wake me up. Honestly, part of me still can't believe it. I need to organize my thoughts. What should I think about first? Add sugar. I take 1 cube of sugar from the pot and then drop it in the mug and stir it in the coffee with a little spoon. Add sugar. Add sugar. Add sugar. Add sugar. Add sugar. There's barely anything left in the sugar pot. Drink it. I set my eyes on the coffee and just brewed up. I ground the imported beans myself and made some fine adjustments to it. You could say it's one of the finest things I've ever made. Coffee's the best companion when you're contemplating something. Wrap my fingers around the mug's handle, take a sip of the liquid. Yep, that's the stuff! Caffeine and sugar are flowing through my tired brain. Some people get on my case for adding too much sugar into my coffee, but I won't have it any other way. Bedroom coffee. Last night I was attacked by the departed. Yeah, that sure was a thing. Their eerie whispers felt like a bug was burrowing straight into my brain, and their words are still ringing in my ears now. This is what they said. On this wonderful day, let's exchange vows with one another. I swear to always stay by your side forever and ever. That sounds like a wedding vow. And given their letter to me, I have a feeling the departed may be obsessed with me. To make things worse, say my dear. Nah, bye. I lost consciousness after that. When I came to, I was lying face down in the corridor. I looked around and the departed was nowhere to be found. I don't understand what they're thinking, but one thing's for sure. They're using spirits to harm the students. What should I think about next? Strange happenings. Hanako at the toilet, who I met last night, must be one such spirit. They really love that CG, but it's a pretty damn good CG. The grudge of someone who died a violent death cannot be calmed even after their death. That powerful grudge will turn them into an inhuman supernatural being, a spirit. Spirits resent and kill living beings. I saw it with my own eyes last night. The only way to eradicate them is by erasing their grudges. To do that, we first need to investigate the spirit and discover their grudge. What I have to do now is investigate the spirits and terminate them. That's basically how Benjamin would drink his coffee. 4 months ago, I was confronted by spirits in a strange incident. I barely managed to survive. It's all thanks to the mark bearers who helped me with the investigation. What should I think about next? The mark bearers. The mark bearers are people I can trust. 4 months ago, several people had death marks carved into their bodies, something that was the work of a spirit in each city. And I was among those 13 people. The mark bearers worked together to survive and brought an end to the case. We still keep in touch with each other, even team up to solve mystery cases from time to time. And one of them is your BF! The person who introduced me to Mr. Konoe was a mark bearer who works as a doctor at the school. Makes me wonder if they weren't really meant to,
We weren't really meant to escape our strange fates. The pendulum clock in the entrance hall rings. It's almost time for my appointment with the headmaster. I better get ready to go out. Put all the essentials into my favorite bag.
It's the bag Saya gave him.
My old notebook and flashlight, along with all the things I found at the school yesterday. The key item I need to erase the spirit's grudge lies in that haunted place. Attempting to prepare for every possibility is a fool's errand. This should be good enough.
Mary, 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 Mary. I finish getting ready and head to the garage. Then I get in my favorite minivan. Yeah, poor Yashiki, only 4 months ago, and now he's gotta deal with this again.
Konoehara Academy. The school was built in a place called Konoehara, an area situated on top of a hill on the outskirts of each city. Built in the early Showa period, the school is considered a tangible cultural property of each city. Although it's been renovated several times, it pretty much still looks the same inside now. Konoehara Academy is about 20 minutes from Kujo Mansion. Mr. Konoe told me there were no vacant spots in the school's parking lot. So my only option is to park the car in the parking lot area near the school block.
You couldn't even spare a spot for me to put my car.
School is already laying out by the time I arrive. Students are heading for the exits. It's all looking pretty gloomy though, because of the Departed's case.
I'm sorry, Mary is not in this game.
I walked down the same route as yesterday and once again arrived at the special building. I checked the clock hanging on the entrance. Still a little time before I left before the appointment. Made the infirmary. Daimon, the guy who introduced me to Mr. Konoe, might be there. Once I arrived though, Daimon's not there. Not just that, I can't even find the school nurse. If memory serves, Daimon once told me it wasn't mandatory for a school to have an appointed nurse. I realize that this isn't really my domain, but in light of recent events, I'm starting to think that the policy might have been a huge mistake.
I hope Death Mark 3 is about Mary's return. If they decide to. They said that this one should be the last one in the Spirit Hunter series, so... I don't know, they might change their mind, but I remember them saying that they were gonna make this one the last one. There's no one in the infirmary. Student council room.
There's no one here, let's go somewhere else. Mr. Konoe immediately spots me when I enter the faculty room. He claps his hands together and approaches me.
Ah, you've come, Yashiki. Does that mean you're continuing with the investigation? Yeah. You're such a lifesaver, thank you. Shall we talk about the case now? Where should we start? Izumi?
I haven't heard anyone make any rumblings about Izumi yet. The missing persons report will probably be issued shortly, though I doubt they'll treat it as a criminal case. Especially given his corpse disappeared after he died. Aside from us, the only other one who knows is Doria from the student council. Kinukawa as well, apparently. Doria told her. If I remember correctly, Kinukawa is the white-haired girl. She said she's a good friend of Doria's. Please be discreet about this. Consider it an order from your client.
Okay, the new notice. But Mary's story, the solution... let's put her to rest once and for all. Yeah. Unfortunately, those are things we might not get the answer to.
The new notice was found on top of the piano in the music room this morning. Take a look.
Which is the notice I saw last night. It must truly be the Departed's notice.
Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school where your beloved, the Departed.
Gotta pray they will change their mind. Maybe. This one has been doing really well, so...
The previous victim was the pianist, in other words, Izumi, the piano player. This time their target has been dubbed Model. Who could it be? Do you have any idea who this model is? afraid not. Apologies, I'm still new here. I tried asking teachers as well, but to no avail. So I'll leave the investigation to you.
Okay, the investigation.
From today onward, I'd like you to start a full-fledged investigation at our school. I want to put an end to this case. After speaking with the teachers and students.
I'm an outsider, though. Is that really okay?
I know that. That's why I asked my friend at the Board of Education to issue this for me.
And then holds up a piece of paper. Certificate of Employment, Special Contact Teacher.
What?
My name is written on the bottom part of the paper.
Is this some kind of joke? I've taken the liberty of making you a teacher at our school. You'll be able to freely roam the campus this way. In my opinion, this is the most expeditious way to end this case. Is that agreeable with you, Mr. Yashiki?
I don't have a license.
Not a problem. Contract teachers don't need a license.
Okay. This sudden development has put me on a loss for words. I'd expect that things would get bizarre, but become a teacher? I'm a sensei?
Guess that's all I can say about the case. I tried telling my friend on the police force about it, but they didn't believe me. In fact, he just became worried that I'd hit my head somewhere. You're the only one I can rely on to put an end to this. Anyway, why don't you get started now? Feel free to explore the places besides the old building. I don't think there's many students remaining, though. It's almost time for the last call to leave the school grounds. We advise them to not stay behind. In light of recent events.
You must be referring to the first notice. Hold on a second, my mom is saying something. Sorry, my mom was saying she got something fixed on the ceiling fan downstairs. Teacher of the occult Yashiki. I'm not sure I can get into that key. Gosh, no. Mysterious notes appeared. Student went missing. Even the cops got involved. The school needs to look like it did something in response to the situation. Alright, I almost forgot. Please feel free to make use of the infirmary as much as you need. The school's nurse has been out with a cold. Diamond has been managing in her absence. You two are good friends, so I imagine there shouldn't be any problems. Yeah, he's chill. Before starting my investigation, I returned to the infirmary and see if Diamond's returned. Infirmary.
Oh, you're back!
A cheerful voice greets me when I come in.
Hi! Hi! Hello, Mr. Yashiki! Mr. Diamond's running an errand, but he'll be back here later.
Wait a second. Why are you here, Ai?
To help you out, of course! I heard about the departure from Mr. Diamond. Can you tell me more about the case?
Sure! Ai! This is Ai Kashiwagi. She's one of the mark bearers who hunted down the spirits with me in the past. She's a member of the idol group Love and Hero, who are mainly active in each city. What happened to your idol duties?
Just so you know, I'm not slacking up, okay? Today's my day off. Last week was rough, though. We were busy recording our new song. And
if you're curious about it, I'd say that it's sultry, maybe. I guess it's kind of cheerful and passionate.
One thing for sure, it's a banger!
All of the Love and Hero songs, they passionately sing about love and justice. Their songs are simple, but they have a powerful message. They seem to be well liked by some youngsters. Ai is a passionate girl who unreservedly lives the lyrics of her songs. Your uniform? You're not a student here, right? Where did you get the uniform?
I borrowed it from a friend. She graduated from Konohara Academy. While investigating the case, no one will get suspicious if I'm wearing a uniform. Besides, isn't this uniform adorable? I've always wanted to wear it. Look, doesn't it suit me?
I guess so. You look exactly like a student. You don't stand out at all.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to hear.
Okay. Love He is a local idol group in each city.
That's why some of our fans go to the school. Not a lot, though.
Not a lot? I guess you're not that famous then.
We're still pretty much an up-and-coming act, but someday we'll be touring the nation. Just you wait. Anyway, one of our fans told us about the departed rumors. Got me kind of worried since they seem to be genuinely scared about it. After that, Mr. Diamond told me about your investigation.
So that's why she decided to come here like my personal guardian angel. So weird seeing in her school uniform. That's how I's always been. Act first, deal with the consequences later. It's dangerous, though. There are victims in this case already.
I know that. Besides, you know all the risks, and you're still investigating, aren't you? You can't just let my friend do it alone.
Right now. Genuine compliment from me from an active idol in an endearing moment. A little bit too dazzling for me, though.
I'm not taking one step out of here, no matter what you say to me.
I love I. After listening to her story, I give her the detailed recap of the situation. She's experienced the terror of facing spirits, she knows the risks, and yet she still wants to go after them. There's no stopping her.
I understand the situation. So, what's next up for your investigation?
Let's see. Our subjects in the departed and Hanako, the toilet. For now, let's focus on Hanako. Now that a new notice has appeared, our main priority is to prevent any more casualties.
Yep, let's protect the living.
First things first, we need to investigate the rumors regarding Hanako. If we get a lot of information, we may find out a way to placate Hanako's grudge. The spirits disappear once the grudge is resolved.
I'm really curious about this model Hanako's targeting. Wonder who it is.
We can find that out. Looks like the spirits of the school don't attack indiscriminately. There must be a reason for that.
True, we may be able to uncover the spirit's motives if we discover what that reason is. Let's ask around and see what information we can gather about Hanako and the model.
Hi, I. Welcome to the crew. Yashiki's an old man, yet a girl calls him a friend. Familiar-looking girl is in the student council room.
Oh, you're Mr. Yashiki, right? You're not from the school. What are you still doing here?
I'm continuing the investigation of Hanako the toilet, and it's even more important now considering the events of last night. I want to ask you some questions.
My apologies. I don't want to remember what happened last night.
That's not surprising. She went through such a horrific experience and lost one of her friends. Still, there's too much at stake to just drop the subject like that. She looks tense. Seems to be wary of me. What should I do? Wanna try I? I'm sure Lex might get I to do the talking. Eyes are underage after all.
Dario, I'm begging you, please help Mr. Yashiki with this investigation. I should refuse, but by the way, why are you with him? Do you have permission from your teacher?
Dario stares suspiciously at I. Looks like I made a mistake. I am a teacher. Until I ever become a teacher in order to continue the investigation.
Oh, so you're not an outsider anymore. Sorry, Mr. Yashiki. I'll help you out however I can.
Looks like Dario is finally willing to talk.
So what do you want to ask me?
Let's just chat. There's something I want to confirm. Why were you at the old building last night?
I know the headmaster told me to go home, but I was so worried about Izumi I couldn't help it. I tried looking around the new building's second floor, but then I heard a boy scream from the old building.
That must have been Izumi yelping when Hanako cut off his hand.
So I went to the old building, and once I got there, the hallway was covered with blood. And then the hoses... I screamed, and then I passed out.
I guess that explains how she wound up suspended in the air when the headmaster and I found her. Sorry for making you relive that memory.
It's alright.
Okay, let's talk. Hanako.
It looks like I gave you bad information about Hanako at the toilet. I'm really sorry about that.
Last night, Dario informed me that Hanako was the spirit of a little girl in a red skirt. It seems that the spirit we're dealing with is a different Hanako. So about this Hanako girl. There used to be a student named Hanako Akai in the brass band club.
Yes, actually I looked into it a bit of my own because I was curious. People have been saying Hanako the toilet is Hanako from second year. Because, she committed suicide.
Do you have any other information about Hanako the toilet?
No, sorry. Horror stories are really scary to me, so this is all I know. Try asking Michiho, she's into this stuff.
You mean the girl who came to the infirmary last night?
Yeah, Michio Kinokawa, student council vice president. I think she's in the music room now. She went there earlier. You should ask her about Akai, too.
Okay, thanks. I don't think so. I think she's just gonna tell me. Oh.
Akai was a quiet girl. She might have been depressed over something. It's meaningless now, but I noticed earlier I might have been able to do something to help her out.
I don't think there's anyone in the library or anything, so we're just gonna go to the building. Hello, does anyone want to talk to the teacher? Hello.
Who the heck are you? Are you a teacher or something? Don't talk to me.
Okay, bye. I will teach you how to hunt ghosts.
If I remember correctly, the first notice was posted on this bulletin board. It had disappeared by the time the police started investigating. Someone must have taken the notice.
Male students mumbling. Store leads to the female restroom.
Can you inspect this area?
Sure, why not? Thank you, I.
I checked the place. Doesn't seem to be anything unusual.
Thank you, I. A white-haired student is standing there. She was the girl I saw at the infirmary yesterday. If I remember correctly, she's Michio Kinokawa.
Oh, you're the old man from yesterday. Are you here to investigate the departed, or Hanako at the toilet?
Dorio told me you're pretty into these sort of things.
I am, yeah. Then Master asked you to pursue the departed's case, didn't he? That makes you my rival.
Rival?
You see, I follow all the rumors spreading around the school. I did some investigating of my own about the departed and Hanako. You can say I'm a walking encyclopedia on these topics now.
Like scary rumors or the suicide 3 months ago? I want to hear more about that. You mind helping me out with my own investigation?
Didn't I just tell you you're my rival?
Please, I don't want anyone else to get hurt.
Oh well, whatever. Because you saved Kimi's life last night, I'll make an exception this time, alright? But I won't give you up anything next time. Gathering info is no easy task, you know. So what do you want to ask?
Hello. I assume Dory already told you about how terrifying Hanako of the toilet is. So why are you still investigating this case? You wanna avenge Izumi or something?
No, not at all. I hated that guy, you know. I feel bad he's dead, though. But I only look for him because he may ask me to.
It makes me wonder why you take such a risk, then.
It's none of your business. Leave me alone.
Okay.
Hanako at the toilet is a spirit that appears in the girls' restroom in the old building. Except for Hime. Basically everyone knows the rumors surrounding Hanako. There's a rumor going around Konoehara Academy.
2章トイレの花子
There's a lot of stuff scribbled on the wall in the restroom lately. You don't know? It's a ritual to summon spirits. People have been...
Hold on, I heard something. Hello, I am back. Sorry, my dad called me down. He's like, there's a huge ass box out here. I'm like, there is a huge ass box out here for me. I didn't order anything this big. So I went to open it up, and it was a little storage container thing I bought from Joann Fabrics because they're going out of business. And it's like, okay, I can use this for my Nendroid parts, and I can break down some of these Nendroid boxes I don't want to keep. But for some reason they sent it in like a box 3 times the size of the storage thing, full of loose paper, and I have no idea why. People have been saying the spirit will appear if you write on the wall in the restroom. Some students then tried it that for fun. They don't believe in spirits or anything, they just did it for thrills. That includes her, too. She wanted to scribble some stuff on the empty restroom in the old building. Well, that's okay. She wrote some things on the wall using a marker. Except she didn't believe in ghosts. She did almost thinking, there's no way a spirit exists. But then she heard the sound of the toilet and questioned the empty stall next to her. There shouldn't be anyone else in here. How could that be? She had a bad feeling and decided to run, but she was more curious about that stall. So she opened the door and looked inside. There, she found a girl in a red skirt, hanging from the ceiling with a hose wrapped around her neck. Give it back. She screamed and ran away. But you know what happened after that? Even after she left school and got home, that voice was still ringing in her ears. Give it back. And in the end, the next day the departed's notice arrived, and she disappeared. Everyone saying she died and her corpse was never found, and that she was killed by Hanako. Let me see what this other box I got was while I'm reading these. That's the rumor of Hanako with a toilet. Pretty scary, isn't it? I see. I repeat the rumor in my head. Give it back, huh? What is Hanako searching for? Maybe tied to a grudge. This chapter is honestly very sad. Hanako Akai. 3 months ago, Akai committed suicide in the girls' restroom in the old building. She hanged herself with a rubber hose. Female restroom in the old building, suicide with a rubber hose? That lines up with Hanako at the toilet. I guess Hanako Akai really is that spirit. Akai used to be a member of the brass band club. Maybe the club members know something about her. Where are they? I don't see them here. I heard they've been rehearsing late at night, since they got a concert coming up soon. I think the club activities are done for today. But some of them might still be hanging around. Why don't you try looking for them? Thank you, Michiho. Nope, that's our room. Their class should be here. I literally rushed over here. Where are they going? Are they in the restroom? No, I don't think they'd be in the restroom. Not with all the Hanako rumors. Whenever I think about Hanako, I get goosebumps all over. I really hate spirits. I just want to go home now. Hello? Is anyone? Oh, hello. I tried to call out for her, only to get ignored.
patrolling the vicinity before school's over. Ever since all the commotion in The Departed started, I feel a chill after school. I just feel like someone's watching me. Being on the disciplinary committee isn't easy.
Okay, good luck. Good job, buddy. You can do it.
Everyone in this school is mentally unstable. They're all terrified of The Departed. Still, the sunny spot in this classroom, one near the windowsill, is special, because you can indulge yourself and lounge around while reading until school is over. You don't need to be worried about me anymore.
Yeah, I totally trust suspicious man. Why is my phone going? Why are you going off? Your order is in California. Yippee!
I don't mind showing up for club activities after someone, but the vibes have been so bad.
The vibes, man, they are so bad.
I know, right? I doubt we've got any chance of winning this year's competition. Because of the incident. You mean the thing with Akai?
Brass band club members.
Yeah, I was only there until this summer, though. I already quit. I'm a new teacher. The headmaster asked me to look into Hanako Akai. Can you tell me more about her? Are they still investigating that case?
Man, enough already.
Have you already been questioned?
Well, yeah, last summer. She killed herself because of that bullying, didn't she?
Is that so?
There's no reason to deny it. I heard rumors of her getting bullied all the time. Various bits of graffiti I saw in the restroom last night were all insulting at her. I guess he's right, she was being bullied. So let's go back to Michiho. Second, what is in this box? It's making noise. They put a lot of tape on this box. Oh my god, there's so much tape. It's secure. You didn't need to put so much tape on it. Okay. That's one set. No, it's not open yet. There's still more tape. There we go. Okay. What is this? Oh my god, it's my Yosuke stuff! Yay! Okay, I'm coming back, Yashiki. I'm sorry. Why are you talking, Yashiki? Okay. Sit there. Okay, you can sit there. You can sit there, my son. Alright. Oh, no, he fell over! Michio, help me! You're so cute. Do you want to know what kind of information I have? Sure. Let's talk about the bullying. It seems that Kai was bullied pretty bad. I keep hitting the button. Remember those scribbles you saw in the restroom? They're based on her actual bullying. Her bullies wrote insulting things about her on the wall of the old building's restroom. Okay, is that all? Okay, I guess we gotta go to Dorio then. gonna teleport. I'm not gonna walk. Can't get his little feet there. Yosuke, get on the stands! I will deal with you later then, okay? Student council room. Do you still need anything? Yeah, we're here to talk. Let's talk about the bullying.
She killed herself because of the bullying. Basically murdered her too, indirectly. What I did was unforgivable.
Okay, do you want to elaborate? No? Okay. I guess we're not gonna elaborate. Where the freak do I go in this? I forget. You can get lost so easily in this. I'm not looking for those at the moment. Go talk to the boys. Ah, okay. Now I see what I missed. The thing with this game is there's a lot of things where it's you make one thing and then you gotta go look in another part of the building to go, oh, okay, I guess I'll go over here. First floor. Okay, so I want this one. No, I don't want this one. I want the next one.
Man, I'm freaking exhausted. It's just me and the brass band club the last one to finish practice today. I've got no choice. The concert's almost here.
You from the Brass Band Club? I'm a new teacher. The headmaster asked me to look into Hanako Akai. Can you tell me more about her?
Why are you asking us about Akai now? Did they relaunch the investigation into her suicide?
I'm letting them fill in the blanks incorrectly. It's not like telling them the truth will help them anyway.
Akai was quiet, but she was kind and gentle, and she loved playing the piano. Whenever we'd sing the school song, she'd always have a school representative play the piano. We'd always have a school representative play the piano. That used to be her job. She was overjoyed when she got the news.
Until Toshihiko Izumi replaced her, right? It was written on the poster I found last night.
Wait, I think it happened just before she died. Does that mean she killed herself over that? No way.
That's pretty solid stuff gathering information so far. Managed to get some very useful information from Dorio, Kinukawa, and the Brass Band Club members. Where should we go next?
Say, Mr. Yashiki, this may sound random, but how about we check the shoe lockers on the first floor?
Why?
Because school's over. But there's quite a few students who are about to head home now. So there should be some people there.
Makes sense. Let's go to the shoe lockers.
Sure!
Main entrance to the new building, the school gate's right up ahead. Shoe lockers of students are placed near the entrance. Over there. Two students are chatting quietly.
That Hanako. Mr. Yashiki, did you hear they said Hanako? They may be talking about Akai. Shall we go ask them?
Hold on a second, let's lay low for a bit. They may stop talking if they notice us.
You make a good point. Should we eavesdrop then?
They're too occupied with their conversation to notice us. We may be able to eavesdrop on their chat if we do this right. Eavesdrop. gonna need to wrap up in a minute, so we can do this act and then we can do the suspensive act.
Need to get close to the students if I want to listen to their conversation.
I feel the students approach naturally.
わかりました。
Hold on, I keep hearing Robin talk. Okay, now I'm back.
Got it. I'll try and approach those girls.
You can do it, I. You have 100% success rate, you should not fail. Great! I managed just to casually approach them.
It's time for the students to leave school. Maybe it'll be more amicable.
Looks like this is the right choice. Act 2. I was keeping an ear open to overhear the girls' conversations. Tend to wait for a friend.
わかりました。
I nods after seeing my sign. What sign did I give her to tell her to wait?
Molly's late again, huh? Guess I'll have to wait here for a while.
Girls don't seem to be wary about A's act. Maybe now we can listen to their conversation without worrying. Looks like this is the right choice.
Students finish chatting and leave the area. Mission success! I totally eavesdropped on them.
I immediately reports what she heard. The students were talking about Hanako Akai's best friend. That friend being Naomi Horikoshi.
Horikoshi seems to be crazy popular. Both her grades in athleticism are top-notch. She used to be bright and cheerful.
So, she isn't bright and cheerful now.
Oh, she's not doing so well after Akai's suicide. The two students talking now were worried about her. They tried to talk to her, but she got mad. I think they were talking about that.
Can't blame her, her best friend died. Did you hear anything else?
Let's see. Horikoshi is working as a magazine model. She's hiding from school. Model, could it be? Mr. Yashiki?
I looks confused. I guess she's completely forgotten. I was referring to this. I take out the department's notice from my bag. Watch out, model! Oh my god, you're right!
That means Hanako's target is...
Possibility is high. I have to find Naomi Horikoshi.
Agreed. The class is in 2B. Let's go there right away.
I'm sorry, I have to actually go somewhere, so... Back to the info. So I'm sorry, we will have to come back to Naomi Horikoshi next time. So I do hope you've been enjoying this though. I am happy to play again next time. Play!